ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
ईश्वर गुरुरात्मेति
मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय
व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तम्
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
ॐ सहना भवतु
सहना भवतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु
मा विद्विषावहै
मा विद्विषावहै।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवत् गीते भवत्वेषिणीम्
त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भगवद्वेषिणीम्
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदः गायन्ति यं सामगाः
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन
मनसा
मनसा
पश्यन्ति
पश्यन्ति
योगिनः
यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
यस्यान्तन्न
यस्यन्तं न
विदुःसुरासुरगणा
विदुरासुरगणा
देवाय
देवाय
तस्मै
तस्मै
नमः।
नमः।
एवं वेत्ति पुरुषं
य एवं
एवं
वेत्ति
वेत्ति
पुरुषं
पुरुषं
प्रकृतिं च गुणैः सह
प्रकृतिं च गुणैः सह
सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि
सर्वथा
सर्वथा
वर्तमानोऽपि
वर्तमानोऽपि
न स भूयोऽभिजायते
न
न
स
स
भूयोऽभिजायते
भूयोऽभिजायते
ध्यानेनात्मनि पश्यन्ति
ध्यानेनात्मनि
ध्यानेनात्मनि
पश्यन्ति
पश्यन्ति
केचिदात्मानमात्मना
केचिदात्मानमात्मना
आत्मना
अन्ये साङ्ख्येन योगेन
अन्ये
अन्ये
साङ्ख्येन
संख्येन
योगेन
योगेन
कर्मयोगेन चापरे
कर्मयोगेन
कर्मयोगेन
च
च
परे
परे
अन्ये त्वेवमजानन्तः
अन्ये
अन्ये त्वेवम्
त्वेवमजानन्तः
अजानन्तः
श्रुत्वा नेभ्यः उपासते
श्रुत्वा नेभ्य
दुष्मन्येभ्य
उपासते
उपास्यते
तेऽपि चातितरन्त्येव
तेऽपि चातितरन्त्येव
इतरन्त्येव
मृत्युं श्रुतिपरायणाः
मृत्युं
मृत्युं
श्रुतिपरायणाः
श्रुतयना
यावत् सञ्जायते किञ्चित्
यावत्
यावत्
सञ्जायते
संजायते
किञ्चित्
किञ्चित्
सत्त्वं स्थावरजङ्गमम्
तत्त्वं
सत्त्वं स्थावरं
स्थावरजङ्गमम्
जङ्गमम्
क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञसंयोगात्
क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञसंयोगात्
नक्षत्रज्ञसंयोगात्
तद्विद्धि भरतर्षभ
तद्विद्धि
तद्विद्धि
भरतर्षभ।
भरतर्षभ।
Before entering in this Gita, one question asked Raviji. So he has asked, there is a one Kutastha Lakshana and one Tatastha Lakshana. So can we consider as Kutastha as something was like that, no? What he has asked. But
Yeah,
in
whether we can take Kutastha as Swarupa, Swamini, that was my
yeah.
question. Yeah.
So actually in Taittiriya Upanishad, this both Lakshana, characteristics of consciousness, is been discussed. So here the meaning of Swarupa Lakshana, the definition is given, Yat Vastu, this is Yat Vastu, Yena Nishchitam. Yat Vastu, Yena Nishchitam, Tat na Vyabhicharati. Tat na Vyabhicharati, Tat Swarupam. Vyabhicharati, Tat Swarupam. So this is the definition of Swarupa Lakshana. So yat vastu, anything which is we have considered this is the swarupa of this, and then it doesn't get changed. This is called swarupa. There is a no direct English of swarupa, so we will keep as a swarupa. So all the time I ask, what is the swarupa of fire? Then we say heat is the swarupa. Same way, if we ask, what is the swarupa of sugarcane? We can say is the sweetness. Is the swarupa. Same way, what is the swarupa of salt? Answer is saltiness. Same way, what is the nature of Brahman? They ask, what is the nature of Brahman which never gets changed? It's called Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam Brahma. This is the Swarupa Lakshana of Brahman. Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam Brahman. So the original nature of Brahman is Satyam, meaning is existent. Another nature of this same Brahman is Gnanam. So it is not object of any particular object, but it is a consciousness. Gyapti Swarupa is given in Shankaracharyaji's Bhashyam, is consciousness. And this consciousness, which is not bound by time, what we keep on telling, which is not bound by time, space, and any object. This is called Brahman. So when we say it is not bound by time, we say it's a birth. It doesn't have any birth. So we can eternal. When we say it is not bound by any space, we can say it is all pervasive. And when we say it is not bound by any object particular, means only one. So there is a one thing which is all pervasive and eternal, and its nature is consciousness. This is called Swarupa, which nav vyabhicharati. If even whole universe is there, the nature of this Swarupa doesn't get changed. And without universe also, it remains as it is. This is called Swarupa Lakshana of Brahman. In same Taittiriya, again they ask, what is the meaning of Tatastha? So they have given the example is Shankaracharya ji. If one person is unknown in the city and he is going to find out the friend's house and he asks someone, where is the, even he can, at that time Google Map was not available. And if he asks, where is this is the person's house. The person on the street, they can say, when cow is standing or when this crow is sitting, this is the place of that person. Suppose cow standing. Again, in the US, cow cannot stand, but I'm just giving. So when in the front of whose door the cow is standing, this is the house of what you are seeking. But if next day, if that person comes, cow cannot be stand. This is called Tatastha Lakshana. If they ask, what is the meaning of Tatastha, that they have given the definition, because of whom whole Jagat is born, because of whom whole Jagat is sustained, and in whom everything is dissolved. This is called Brahman. So this is the definition of Tatastha. So if say there is no universe, then we can't say what is. The Tatastha Lakshana means is in Taittiriya Upanishad it says whole Jagat is born, whole Jagat is sustained, in which Abhisam Vishanti Tat Brahma. So what is the previous line? Anybody knows? One way, Taittiriya. It says, three line is there. If I can one.
Yat prayanti abhisham vishanti.
Yeah, yat prayanti abhi sim vashanti means it is for dissolution. But there are two lines.
Yena jatani
Yena
jivanti.
jatani jivanti. Yena jatani is for sustainer, but for again, this is the first line. So this is the definition of Brahman, but it is tatastha. When Jagat is there, when universe is there, then we can say this is a Brahman. But if there is a no universe, then it's a Swarupa. So really speaking, the definition of Swarupa and Tatastha Lakshana classically is which doesn't get changed. It's called Swarupa, and sometimes temporary we use to make someone know. This is called Tatastha. So in which we are talking, so if you ask in which manner you are asking of Tatastha and Kutastha, so Kutastha is, I can say, it's called Swarupa Lakshana. Kutastha, Kute Tishtati, one who doesn't get change. Same way, Swarupa means one who doesn't get change. So Kutastha may be Swarupa. But when we say Tatastha, it's generally we say objectivity. In our, but according to Upanishad, Tatastha means sometimes we use something to make them understand. That type of characteristics is called Tatastha Lakshana. So ultimate, Kutastha is a Swarupa, but we can't say Tatastha is a Swarupa. This I would like to convey. So any question regarding this? Yes. Clear, no?
Yeah.
येन भूतानि जायन्ते येन जातानि जीवन्ति तत्प्रयन्त्यभिवश्यन्ति इति तद्ब्रह्म तद्विजिज्ञासस्व अधीहि ब्रह्मो ब्रह्मेति. This is a whole section in Taittiriya Upanishad. Third, it is a Bhruguvalli, and Swarupa Lakshana is in Anandavalli or Brahmanandvalli. So this Tatastha Lakshana is totally different. So we have to remember only Kutastha is equal to Swarupa. But Tatastha, in our understanding, we can take as an objectivity. But really, the Tatastha Lakshana in Taittiriya is totally different.
So that's Swamiji. So the aspect of Ishvara, that is creator, sustainer, dissolver.
Yeah.
So all of that is considered as not Swarupa of
no, it is not
Brahma.
Swarupa. It whenever is universe is there, then only he just do all these things. This is not its real nature. Because of universe only, is this everything is gone because of. But even there is a no universe, still this doesn't get changed. Satyam Gnanam Anantam. Consciousness is the Brahman's real nature. And Brahman's real nature is just, temporary. When Jagat is there, then this whole universe is there. So this is called Tatastha Lakshana. Very beautifully, that whole portion, Taittiriya Upanishad is the best.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So in 13th chapter, from up to 23rd verse, Bhagavan is described about Purusha and Prakriti. So this is the last verse, 23rd verse, about Prakriti and Purusha, which is started from, I think, 17th verse, or I don't know, for 5 verses. They have taken Bhagavan to describe what is Prakriti and Purusha. And in last, Bhagavan says, Yaha evam vetti Purusham Prakritincha Gunehi Saha. So a person who does know One who knows this Purusha is ever remain the same Purusham, and Prakriti is always modification with along with these all qualities or attributes, and one knows this Purusha remain unchanged and Prakriti is keep on changing. Purusha is consciousness. Purusha, Prakriti is the part of consciousness. It is the innate. And my real nature is consciousness. And I am not separate from this Purusha consciousness. Yaha evam veti. One who know in this manner means I am not separate from this Purusha which is in the form of consciousness. That person sarvatha vartamanaha api. Even that person who knows I am not separate from this consciousness, he remain in any section. Sarvatha vart, maybe brahmachari, maybe gruhastha, maybe vanaprastha or sannyasi. It's called sarvatha vartamana. It may be any ashrama, it may be any varna also. But after getting this knowledge, saha, that person, bhuyah means again, na abhijayate. They never rebirth, they never revoke. So this is the fruit or is a phalam by knowing what is Purusha and Prakriti and identify ourselves with Purusha, that person, na bhuyah abhijayate. Abhi means again, they never have any rebirth. So here, all three questions actually, Kshetra Kshetragna, Purushaha Prakriti, Gnanam Gneyam, which is raised by Arjuna, is over. Now Bhagavan has given some more, some more clarity about even Purusha Prakriti and even how to we live a life beautifully, Bhagavan. And now after 2 to 3, there are some verses are very beautiful for contemplation. Very beautiful. Last week we have completed this 24th verse also. Bhagavan says in 24th verse, Dhyayena atmani pashyanti kechid atmanam atmana anye sankhena yogena karma yogena cha apare. At that time also I have told this is the main sentence in this Atmana, Atmani, Atmanam, Pashyati. Because here Atmani is here. This is Atmani. Then here Atmanam. This is Atmana and Pashyanti. This is the main sentence. So Atmana, with the help of mind. Atmana is the mind. With the help of mind. Atmani, in mind only. This is also seventh in mind. Atmanam is oneself, is a consciousness, is Brahman. So Atmanam is oneself. Pashyati. Pashyati means one who identify oneself with I am not separate from Ishvara. Same Pashyati. So in home study, there is a beautiful sentence. Atma vare drashtavyah shrotavyah mantavyah. It is in Brihadaranyaka. Yagyavalkya told through Maitreyi. So Atma, Maitreyi, drashtavyah, drashtavyah, shrotavyah, shrotavyah, mantavyah, nididhyasitavyah. The meaning is one should see Atma drashtavyah. Should see. Drashtavya means is to be done. Should see Atma as I am not separate from consciousness. It's called Atma Drashtavya. One should understand what is the real nature of oneself. It is called Drashtavya. And which is the method we can understand the real nature of Atma, then says Shrotavyah, Mantavyah, Nididhyasitavyah. So one can understand by listening. Shrotavyah, Mantavyah, we know Mananen, by the raising the question. And Nididhyasitavyah means by reflecting on the nature of the self all the time. Here it is mentioned here, Puja Swamiji says. So Kechid, there are the some people, Kechid is called, there are the some people, how they can see Atmanam, Kechid Atmanam Pashyati. Some people can see Atma. Here the meaning of see means understand Atma. In which manner is Dhyanena. It is given Dhyanena. Pujya Swami, Shankaracharya is not given, but Pujya Swamiji says, for Shravanam Mananam is not good enough for them, so they have to do Nididhyasitam. Because Nididhyasanam is nothing but one type of contemplation, Dhyanam. So here Dhyanam is Nididhyasi, Nididhyasanena Kechid Manushyaha Atmana Atmani Atmanam Pashyati. This is the one review. Then Anya, there are the Anya group. There are the other group of people are called Anya. These people also Atmana Atmani Atmanam Pashyati. But this one is Dhyanena. But these people are Sankhena Yogena. So Shankaracharya is given the meaning of Sankhya Yoga means direct Shravana. Because Sankhya is the, really speaking, it's given here Sankhya, but one who tried to understand by listening only. So here Sankhyena, this is Puja Swami, by listening, Shrotavya. Listening. And even Puja Swamiji says Sankhyena and Dhyanena, they are for sannyasi. Because sannyasi are free, no, they have nothing to do. So they can sit in contemplation. They have all the time they can listen. So Dhyanena, they can understand Atma. In even Sankhyena, by listening, they can understand Atma. But there are another group of people, they are called Gruhastha, all the time busy. But by living a life of Karma Yoga through the Chitta Shuddhi, they again listening, but these people can understand Atma in oneself. So Dhyanena is called Nididhyasanam. Even this Sankhya Yogena is direct listening. They need not to go for contemplation. There are very rare, like Nachiketa, there are very rare Mumukshu or Jignasu. Only listening is good enough. If they listen and they can understand. So Sankhya Yogena means Shravanena only. Through Shravanena, Atmana, Atmani, Atmanam Pashyati, there are some, they need some contemplation like us. So they are, so this Dhyanena and Sankhya for Sannyasa and Karma Yoga for Grihastha. These Grihastha people, in spite of this busy schedule, they can understand this Atma by Karma Yoga. But in Karma Yoga, again Shravanam will come. This Swamiji's own interpretation. There is Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam goes along with Pashyanti. Pashyanti means Drashtavya. According to Swamiji, it is called Drashtavya. One should understood Atma through listening, by reflection, and Nididhyasana, by contemplation. So somebody by contemplation, somebody by listening, but this Karma Yoga people, they have cleansing their mind, and again they are doing Shravanam Mananam Nididhyasana, but through Grihastha life also, they can understand I am not separate from Atma. This verse is would like to convey. So last time we not did like this. So I think today let me clarify this. This is the 24th verse. Now 25th. So now in 25th verse, Bhagavan is more kind, more compassionate. He says it is not that everybody has to do Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Who knows all Vedanta and who knows this Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana is compulsory? He says it is not necessary. So again he says, Anye Manushyaha. There are another group of people and how they are tu evam ajanantah. They don't know anything regarding this method. Drashtavyaha, Shrotavyaha, Mantavyaha, Ajanantah. They are totally, they don't know this type of methodology. But Anyebhyaha Shrutva. Anyebhyaha. There are nowadays, in TV, Sanskar channel is available, even many channels, religious or spiritual. Anyebhyaha Acharyebhyaha. There are many Acharyas, they are available. They say, you do like this and you will get Ishvara. You do like this, you will. They are, Shraddhavana. So he says, Shrutva Acharyebhyaha Shrutva, having listened through another Acharya, and Upasate, even they do worship. Here the meaning of worship, Shankaracharya has given, the meaning of worship is they are endowed with Shraddha, and whatever suggestion given by that Acharya, they just committed to live a life like that. If they do, you do puja, they will do puja. They say you do some dhyanam, they will do dhyanam. But still, these people also, they api, even without knowing Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam, these people also, they api means also, cha atitaranti. They will cross over atitaranti, whom mrutyum, atitaranti mrutyum. Here the mrutyum Shankaracharya is given as a sansara, because sansara is plot of birth and death. So mrutyu means sansara is mrityu yuktaha. That's why mrityu is equal to sansara. So such people, sansaram atitaranti, they cross over the sansara. And how? Because they are only committed to Shruti. I know many people. This here in Gujarat, Katha is predominant. But generally people go to Katha not for really they are serious seeker, but there are maybe some serious seeker. They listen Katha seriously, and whatever suggestion come in Bhagavatam, in even Ramayana, they beautifully are there, and they starts following. Such people also atitaranti. It is not necessary only Shravan Manan. The main factor is Shraddha. Here I think because of Shraddha on what they have listened, on Shastra, in Shraddha, on Ishvara. Because of this only, they follow what is suggestion given in Katha or any Acharyas. They seriously follow, and if they seriously follow, definitely they will get, and they will cross this sansar. So I know one story, I don't know I have repeated or not, but there is in one village, there was a priest. It's a good temple was there, priest was there, and it is a beautiful deity of Lord Vishnu. And he was keep on doing puja every day. So one shepherd, not shepherd, but one farmer, totally illiterate. He doesn't know what is puja, anything. But he would like to see this every day, this priest doing puja. So he went to priest and he suggested, can you teach me puja and give me some deity? I would like to do puja of this deity. And priest was a little bit arrogant. He knows this poor farmer doesn't know anything. So he says, you have buffalo, He says, yes, I have buffalo. So you worship buffalo as a Vishnu. This is Vishnu. So he has just accepted what was told by priest, and he knows the step because every day he was watching how priest is doing in the temple. Same way he started do all these things to buffalo. He gives snanam, he offer vastram, he do chandanam, kumkumam, everything. Nevedyam, dhupa, deepa, everything. And in this manner, and he starts puja. So it is was going on, but in between there is one festival in that village, and this Utsav Murti should go out. It just goes on procession. So it was a one Utsav Murti of Vishnu. The main deity never comes out like Jagannath Ji. It comes out, but it's a Utsava Murti. Same in Utsava Murti, priests have called all the good people, healthy people. They say, please take this Utsav Murti and keep inside this palanquin, this palaki, so we can take and chariot, so we can one round of whole village. The people says, okay, today evening we will come. These all people have come. They try to lift that Utsava Murti, but they cannot able to lift. They are surprised. All are healthy, all are very powerful, but still they cannot lift this deity. Again, this priest has called these all people early morning. You please come and we have to lift. Otherwise, how this procession will go? Again, all more people have come, but they cannot able to lift. So in nap, this priest was taking nap. In that nap, Lord Vishnu comes in his dream. He says, you have not called my devotee. He says, what is your devotee's name? He says that buffalo person who is doing, you please call that person. If that lift me, then only I can able to lift. Other people cannot lift. Then this priest went to his farmer's house. He saw his all thing he was doing, what priest was doing in the temple. He saw everything, he's offering everything, even morning and evening, all things, aarti and everything. Then he just go down, he did salutation, this priest, to this farmer. He says, you please come, because Bhagwan, nobody can lift up Bhagwan. You have done with heart puja, please come. And this is innocent people. He said, okay, what you are saying, then I will come. And he just single-handed, he has lifted the murti and he put on the chariot. This is called Shruti Parayanaha. In Shankaracharya's welcome, Upasate. They just do worship with the total Shraddha. The only factor in devotion or worship is Shraddha factor is very necessary. Without Shraddha, if you keep on listening, Shravan Manan doesn't work. And with Shraddha, if you do puja of Ishvara, you will get everything. This is given here. So Bhagavan himself has accepted this can be possible. So now Anye. There are the people, Anye means which are not Shravan Manan Nididhyasanam people, but he says Anye tu. The meaning is, Shankaracharya says, Anyetu means Anyetu Eshu Vikalpeshu Anyatarena Api. Anyatarena means there are the another than Vikalpeshu. What this alternate are given. Eshu Vikalpa. There are three Vikalpa are given. Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. Is different from this alternate. Is called Anyatarena. Anyatarana means different than this, all this alternate. There are the people, api, even though, evam means in this manner, yathoktam. Whatever is told in same manner, atmanam, oneself, ajanantaha. The meaning is without knowing anything, like that shepherd. There are many stories are available in India. They are totally unknown and ajanataha. That's why I have kept one story of Karmabai. If you have gone through in our online group, but it is in Hindi, I don't know, even everywhere, in other group also, Karmabai's Khichdi. This is the one story of Jagannath temple. There is a one lady, her name was Karmabai. So in this Karmabai, her name was Karmabai, she always prepare a khichdi without taking bath. And this Jagannatha of this Jagannath temple, in this Jagannath temple, this Bhagwan himself used to come in Karmabai's house to eat khichdi. And Karmabai keep ready, so without taking bath. And all the time, this boy in the form of boy, Bhagavan takes, and he just went away. This story. One day, Karmabai was little bit late in preparing khichdi, and Jagannath ji went there, and without taking just he, Bhagavan forget to, clean his mouth, and khichdi was there in his face, and he just run. He says, now people will come for my Mangala Puja in Jagannath temple. He just ran. The priest saw this khichdi was sticking on the Bhagwan's face. Then he says, from where this khichdi came? Then again, same thing. He says, of that in dream, Bhagavan says, I used to go to take khichdi in this Karmabai's house. Then priest went and he asked, how you are preparing khichdi? She innocently says, I'm just preparing without taking bath. Then priest scolded her. Lord Jagannath Sakshat come to eat at your door, taking for khichdi. First you should take bath, then only you have to offer khichdi. She says, okay. But taking a bath and to prepare a khichdi, it takes long time for her. And Bhagwan always come with his khichdi on his face all the time in Jagannath temple. Then priest was again went. He says, why all the time khichdi is? She says, how can I do? Because you have told me without taking bath. Then this priest again did pranama to Karmaba. He says, in whichever manner you are preparing, you prepare, but send this boy quickly to temple though we can do puja. And after some time, means after some year, this Karmabai just passed away. Still in Jagannath temple, breakfast of Jagannath is khichdi, Karmabai's khichdi. Still they are offering. These people, such people are called Ajananta. They don't know how to do puja, nothing, but still they are with total heart. So Ajanantaha, and they have listened Anyebhyaha Acharyebhyaha Shrutva. They have listened from other Acharya, not Vedantic Acharya, you have to puja something. Idam eva chintayantaha. And they have started thinking like this only. If this Acharya is telling is in such style, I have to follow this manner. This is called idam. In this, idam means this, evam in this manner, chintayantaha. In this manner, you should contemplate of Ishvara. Whatever they suggested, iti uktaha, they upasate. They start worship. And what is the qualification of such people is Shraddadanaha. The meaning of they are endowed with Shraddha, total Shraddha. And Santaha Chintayanti. They remember Ishvara. They do whatever they can do for Ishvara, but with total Shraddha, with total devotion. So such people also Mrutyum Taranti. That's why I say Te Api. Even those people also, Te Api means those also Atitaranti. They cross over. Atitaranti. Another synonym is Atikramati. They cross over. Eva Mrityu. Eva means indeed, not Evaha. Indeed. Mrityum. So what is the meaning of Mrityu? Shankaracharya is given. Mrityu Yuktam Sansaram. Because this whole Sansara is always along with Mrityu. We can't say I am in the Sansara without death. So death is always connected with this word. So another name of this word is Mrityu. That's why Bhagavan says Mrityum Taran. So Mrityu Yuktam means Sansaram iti etat. Shruti Parayanaha. So they are listening like no Katha, what I have told. They keep on listening Katha, then what will happen to them? This is Shruti Parayanaha. Not like we are doing Shranam Manana, but whatever they have heard. Shruti means Shramanam, listening. Paramam, Ayanam, Parayana means Paramam is the greatest. Ayanam is the Gamanam. One who has total decided their path to follow this only is called the greatest, the ultimate gamanam. Somebody asks, what is your goal? They say, we would like to become anything, doctor, engineer, something. Somebody says, I would like to get married. But there are some people, they say, what would you like to do? They say liberation. For such people, Shavanam, Param Ayanam, Gamanam is Moksha Marga Pravrutto. They are just engaged themselves only for liberation. They don't know what is the meaning of liberation, but they do interest in only liberation. That's why Shruti Parayanaha, the meaning is they are committed to liberation. Pravrutto means engaged. Margaha means path in this direction. Moksha Marga. So they are totally committed for liberation. Such people are called Shruti Parayana. And for them, Param Sadhanam Yesham Te Shruti Paraya. Shravanam, Katha Shravanam. Param Sadhanam are called, they are totally committed to listening. Kevala Para Upadesha Pramana. Keval means only. Para Upadesha. They have their own thinking. Para Upadesh. Somebody says, you do like this, they will follow. It's called Para Upadesh. Para means somebody else. Upadesha. In Katha, what they have listened, you do this, they follow. It's called Para Upadesha. They consider as a means. Many people know they are not much intellectual people, but full of devotion. They keep on listening Shastra. They have listened Para Upadesha Pramana. They have taken the means of liberation is somebody's teaching. They never, and Shankaracharya is also given Swayam Viveka. They don't have their own discrimination. But still they are follow whatever is given by Anya Acharya. But still Bhagavan says, I will, and there are many examples are Iti Abhipraya. Shruti Parayanaha means they keep on listening other people, they don't have their own discrimination. But they say whatever Acharya says in Katha, whatever they have heard in Satsanga is good, they follow them. Viveka Rahita iti Abhipraya. This is the meaning, Shruti Paraya. Still Bhagavan can help them to cross the samsara. Then what to talk about? Shankaracharya says, one who has with understanding, they are doing Shastra Vichara, what it is definitely they will cross. So, Kimu Vaktavyam. The Kimu Vaktavya means what to talk about. Kimu Vakta is called Kaimodkik Nyaya. It's called what to talk about. Pramanam Prati Swatantraha. They are independent. For means they say Shastra is a Pramana, so they can read the Shastra and they can have their own interpretation. After listening and Manan Nididhyasana, but still, if after some time, if you can start independently reading Shastra, you have no problem, you can understand, because you have grip on Sanskrit, you have some faith on teacher. So Swatantraha, independently, Pramanam Prati, Shastra Prati. So these people are called Vivekinaha. They are discriminative people. And these are Vivekarahita. So in Shankaracharya's mind, there are two types of people. One who doesn't have proper discrimination, but they are totally devoted to whatever they heard. And another people are Vivekina. They are totally accepted Shastra as a Pramana. They do interpretation. But for both of them, Mrutyum Atitaranti. So both definitely will cross the samsara. Because everybody is not know everything. No. They know everything. Sanskritam is the meaning of Shastra. It's not easy. But Bhagavan knows. But Bhagavan says, I will take care of them also. So here, this portion is also over. Which portion? So, if people, first in previous verse, in 24th verse, Bhagavan says there are two type of people. One is Gruhastha and one is Sannyasi. So, Gruhastha through Karma Yogena can get Ishvara, but Sannyasi Dhyanena and Sankhya Yogena, the meaning is by following the life of sannyasa, Atmana, Atmana, Atmanam, Atmani Pashyati. But here Bhagavan in 25th he says there are the people who they don't have too much intelligence, but still if they have total trust in me, they will cross. And these people also, Gruhastha and Sannyasi, who was living a life of dharma, they will cross. So one topic is over. Mrityumati Taranti. Now, Shankaracharya has picked up one new topic. In Shankaracharya has written, Kshetragna Ishvara Ekatvam Vishayam Gnanam Moksha Sadhanam. He says there is a knowledge. Gnanam is a knowledge. But which type of knowledge? He says knowledge of Kshetragna, the knower of this Kshetra, and it is called Ishvara. Kshetragna, Bhagavan himself is Aham Kshetragna, Ekatva Vishayam. So we are not separate from Ishvara. This type of knowledge is a means of liberation, which is told, Yat Gnatva Amrutam Ashnuti. Neyam Yat Tat Pravakshami Yat Gnatva Amrutam Ashnuti. When Bhagavan was discussing about Gneyam, means Brahman, at that time Bhagavan has mentioned Yat Gnatva Amrutam Ashnuti. Means by knowing, I am not separate from Ishvara, and Ishvara is nothing but sitting inside this Kshetra. We are both one and same. It is a Gnanam, it's the means of liberation. Everything is talked in this Gnatva Tat Kasmad Heto. Kasmad, for which reason? Kasmad Heto, but in which reason one can have liberation? Iti. For this, Tat Hetu Pradarshanarthaha Shlokaha Arabhyate. In order to show this, how we can have moksha? For that purpose, this verse is begun, Arabhyate. Now in 26th verse, Bhagavan says, Bharatarshava, one who is the predominant in the lineage of Bharata Vansha, is called Bharatarshava. We have seen many times, Bharatanam Vanshanam Madhye Rushabhaha Iva Rushabhaha. There are the many, in the lineage of Bharata, there are many kings, but among all kings, Arjuna just comes separate, stand out differently. It's called Bharatarshava. And Bhagavan says, Yavat Sanjayate Kinchit Sattvam Sthavar Jangam. Whatever Sanjayate, whatever is born, Kinchit, anything. Yavat Kinchit Sanjayate, whatever anything is born. And what? He says Sattvam means what is existent here. The meaning is existent. Whatever existent in front of us, whatever is born, in this Sattvam may be Sthavaram, this Sattvam may be Jangamam. So this existent may be movable, this existent may be immovable. But everything which is born here is the possibility is Kshetra, Kshetragna, Sanyoga. So whatever appear in front of us as though everything is born, it is nothing but the connection between Kshetra and Kshetragna. When they are connected to each other, then everything is born. Because we know Kshetra is a Prakriti and Kshetragna is a Ishvara. So the combination, the connection between Prakriti and Ishvara is called Sanyogaha. Everything, Kinchit Yavat, whatever available in this earth, Sattvam, whatever existent, this may be immovable or movable, everything is born because of the connection of Kshetra and Kshetragna. Tat Vidhi, the meaning is you should know. You should know everything is born because of the connection of Kshetra and Kshetragna, which is in the form of movable, immovable. Everything is full. And Shankaracharya's short, very beautiful Bhashyam is given of this. All Bhashyam is beautiful. And this particularly Kshetra Kshetragna is just like a Brahma Sutra Adhyas Bhashya. Beautiful. Only 3 paragraph, but I think tomorrow I will take beautiful Bhashyam. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.